In California, new water restrictions are in effect this morning. The governor wants to cut water use by 25% across the state. One industry feeling the heat from this drought: swimming pools. David Begnaud is at a home in Los Angeles where there's no swimming right now. David, good morning.
Nora, good morning. The backyard swimming pool has been a part of the American lifestyle for decades now. But here in California, as we enter the fourth year of a drought, more and more swimming pools are empty. Others are being filled in. And now representatives with the state's $5 billion pool industry are fighting back against what they call a mischaracterization that swimming pools are water wasters.
This was the 1950s American dream.
Barry Fisher built this swimming pool in the backyard of her Costa Mesa home almost 2 decades ago when her son was young. As he grew up, the pool sat idle. Now, it is a reminder of the water crisis facing the state. Was the drought the final straw that convinced you to just get rid of it?
Yes. We were to the point of having to replace all the equipment, replaster the pool, and with the drought, I'd almost feel guilty.
So she hired Steve Espenschied, whose company fills in and demolishes swimming pools.
We used to only do maybe one pool a year in the last 20 years, and then eventually got up to where we're at now, about 2 pools a week for the past year and a half, 2 years.
There are over 1 million residential pools in California. Each takes, on average, at least 15,000 gallons of water. That's 15 trillion gallons statewide. But a handful of cities and water districts have recently passed bans on new construction of swimming pools, as well as the draining and refilling of existing ones.
We definitely, as an industry, feel as if we're being targeted unfairly.
Dave Penton has been building swimming pools for more than a decade.
We're not the big water wasters. The facts just don't bear it out. Swimming pools and the surrounding landscaping typically use significantly less water.
According to a study cited by the California Pool and Spa Association, the average swimming pool and its surrounding deck require 1/3 of the amount of water as a lawn of the same size. But some water conservation experts have questioned these numbers and whether pools are simply a luxury that in a drought, Californians can do without. Barry Fisher says she'll miss her swimming pool, but she plans to convert her backyard into a garden with stepping stones and some trees.
It'll be worth it in the long run, definitely.
The California Pool and Spa Association has sent letters to water districts up and down the state cautioning them not to restrict water in reaction to the drought. And to give you an idea of what kind of uphill battle the pool industry is facing, up in Northern California in the San Jose area, the permits being issued for pool removals are 4 times greater than those being issued for pool installations.
Wow.
Gail?
Whoa,
That's an interesting data point indeed.
I was going to say a sign.
Today's reality.
I was going to say a sign of the times. Thank you, David.